So while Klay unfollowed the Warriors, it should be noted that he also followed Paolo Banchero. Magic are expected to be big players in the free agency market, could use an experienced vet like Klay on the roster. And according to a report from Shams today, Klay is open to all external options in free agency. So when you hear this news,
no shit.
I'm just telling you the truth.
Like, of course he is. Like, that don't take nobody to fucking report. That don't take a genius to understand that. There's 29 other teams. He's a free agent. The fuck? Like,
but he spent his whole career with
okay, he didn't resign. We all know he's a free agent. Of course he's open. If they offer him $12 million and motherfucking somebody offer him 50, he going there. Like, it don't, like, this what, like, fucking reports. Like, dude, stop it.
It's Captain Obvious?
It's Captain fucking Obvious at this point. Like, no shit, Sherlock.
29 other teams, but not all 29.
Like, damn.
Yeah, not all 29.
But still, but there are 20, but shit, hey, somebody be like, shit, we got 2 for 100 for you, Klay.
Like, you know what?
I'm going to Charlotte.
Detroit basketball.
I'm talking about, come on, man. Let's not act like that's not a real thing out here.
So
somebody could. Saying what?
So a question for all y'all. Okay. Does Klay unfollowing the Warriors mean he's dipping, or is it a light-skinned negotiation tactic to get a little beefier bag from the team he's known his whole career?
I guess as a player, you will think this is part of your negotiation tactic. Right, I unfollowed you, yeah. Like it really means something, right? like they care.
But they're in the office like, oh, he unfollowed us.
Oh, he unfollowed us, oh shit. Like it doesn't really mean anything. But for a player, you really do think stuff like that actually matters because somebody's paying attention, which obviously they were. It became news. And, you know, Klay fans will be hitting up the office, like, what's going on? You know what I mean? You know, it's fans. So at the end of the day, it's all about, you know, crunching numbers, and if he's worth what he's asking for, that's all really that's gonna matter. I mean, if he's gonna take this dollar amount that we offered him or not. That's
simple at this point.
Sure, what you think about this whole situation? It's Monday in the arena. It's almost Juneteenth.
I mean,
he might want his emancipations.
I think it's kind of petty, actually. But I agree. I think as a player, you're probably like, you know what, let me go and follow them so they'll see it or they'll hear it, and it's a negotiation tactic. But I also think he could actually literally not want to return to the Warriors. I mean, I think it's kind of a little bit of both. So, but I also don't really care.
You know, we got a 2-hour show to film.
He signs a new contract and then signs back. I mean, he follows back like, oh man, Klay follow back.
Right.
That'll be big news. What do y'all think?
The gang said he resigned and don't
follow them back.
Because he can't at this
or
point.
sign somewhere else and then follow him back.
Did you guys ever do anything petty like this when you were free agents, or did you?
Free agent, nah.
Player position, like when you dipped from the Nets because they didn't give you the extension?
That wasn't my choice, shit. I wait on the phone to ring, shit. Never did.
Did not ring.
So I got to make moves.
Well,
No, when I was trying to leave, this probably was the equivalent at the time before social media, when me and George got into it in the locker room. I cleaned my locker out, took my name tag. I took everything out of my locker. Put that shit in the black trash bag, nigga. Hey, put that shit in the trunk, nigga. That shit stayed in the trunk, nigga, to the next season.
Just in there, no name.
No name.
Took the name
Took my name tag down. Yo. You know, you got the pictures in your locker. This is we put that's equivalent to social media. Right? Got your pictures in your locker, your kids and certain shit. And I took everything down. Everything. Old shoes.
Coming to work.
Socks, everything. You know, normally you leave the old NBA socks in that motherfucker. I took everything. Good. Petty as shit. Yo, boy, go get my shit from the back. Uniforms and everything. I want it all.
Oh.
Did you say anything petty like this when you were playing from a teammate or yourself, perhaps?
Yeah, I changed my phone number and didn't give it to none of the players. Every time I wanted to talk to them, I used the block, was like star 6-7 at that.
6-7.
Yeah. So I just blocked him the whole time.
You just call him from a random
You
number?
just can't get my number.
And
What's
they
up?
picked up?
Who is this? You know who it is. Why is your number blocked? Because I don't want you to have it.
When did
So
you
of course
stop,
you didn't give it to the team either.
No, nobody.
Nobody. That's
Yeah.
When did you stop
Yeah, that's
taking incoming calls, Gil?
Around 2000, like 2005, 6.
Damn. So you're almost 20 years deep now.
Yeah, oh yeah. I remember I unblocked it. And then when the phone rang, I didn't even realize that was, I'd be just sitting there.
it's yours.
Like, oh shit, phone. It's weird. Never heard that sound before. Ding, ding, ding. That's nice, okay.
Cheryl, did you ever see anybody do anything petty like this when you were playing? Any teammates?
I don't think so.
Did you ever have
But
to get...
free agency then was very different than it is today. Like, I was with that one team forever. So, no.
And when you saw teammates going through situations like that, was it all love between y'all or...
No, because if there was a teammate that was like, I don't want to be here, they probably didn't need to be there anyway. So we were probably like, yeah, she don't need to
Well,
be
y'all
here.
had y'all trio, so it didn't. Listen,
Yeah, I
y'all
mean, you know,
just,
but then
y'all
we
just
gotta-
adding pieces here.
And then the other pieces that we had, like we knew they weren't going anywhere.
because they was.
So,
why would they
no.
leave? So how much y'all offering? Shit, we winning.
Right? Like,
Right?
where are you going to go?
Where you gonna go?
No income tax?
you
At
wanna
all?
win.
It's hard to leave Texas.
Living in Houston, living at that
great
point.
city, great
city,
food.
shit.
You winning.
Kicking ass
like,
and
yeah.
taking names out here. Hey, yeah.
But it was more about
Ain't
us
going nowhere.
probably going to the GM or something saying, we need a couple pieces. This is who we need or what we need to be able to win again and again and again. So, yeah, it was a little different then.
It's not taking it. I think the biggest thing is, like, what he tried to, I don't know if it was baiting Draymond, but in the sense that because Klay is having a problem with the organization, these guys should be offended.
I mean, Dre got his break.
Right.
So.
I know,
Right,
but,
right.
but it's a thing
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
people
but he's-
think
Yeah.
that because
He's not going. Draymond will speak up, right? But it's not going to be on here, right? For me, I'm a red. That shit is comical. I thought the same.
Yeah.
That shit is hilarious to me, right? It's the same thought process. Like that shit is like, yeah, fuck y'all.
yeah, but what's the fun is we'll know what side of it the comical is on.
Yeah.
Right? Like, is he like he unfollowed us or you know what I mean? He just unfollowed it just like we don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
But-
he know the person. He know
yeah.
the person, so he know what it is. So that's why he can laugh at it and be like, that's because they've talked about it.
Yeah. Of course.
They've talked about it.
Just
Like, it's just always.
I just don't like when people think it's the other players should be offended.
Yeah.
Like this is their business. They need to figure out their business. I can't take sides on. I would love him for him to be here, but if he chooses something else, that's on him. But I'm not going to be mad at him because he's doing this. Is
Not at all.
But like Cheryl said, would you ever apply pressure to the GM or to the
you can go
front office?
speak up his behalf.
Yeah,
And I-
exactly.
He was actually, he don't have to. Because when it's all said and done, however many more years it is that Klay is going to play, number 11 going up top.
Yeah.
That you?
It's going up top, dog. So
I know what you're trying to say. There's nothing Draymond or Curry's going to say
Yeah.
on Klay's behalf
That-
that's going to
change.
Yeah. For,
like you know what I mean. Like if they offered 3-year 40, there's nothing Curry or Draymond's going to say. We want him, we need him, and they're going to be like, okay, 3-year 85. They're not
I mean,
going to.
if you go from 3-year 40 to 3-year 42,
They're not going
Throw
to
those
just
more
jump
on there.
20, 30 million
Because
because
Steve Kerr said, I want him back. Like,
nah,
no,
still, the
That
number's
does
going
not-
to still be the number.
So Klay has been named as a potential option for a few teams around the league, including, like we mentioned, the Magic, also the Thunder and Sixers, who can all make compelling offers to get him to leave the Bay once free agency starts. If Klay does decide to dip, which team do y'all think is his best option to go to A, still be a contender and be able to get the playing time he deserves on this tail end of his career?
Philly Bucks?
Philly or the
yeah,
Bucks?
That's good.
spot up shooter, man.
Bucks
Like,
is good.
defend, spot up shooter. You ain't gotta. It's what they need. They need shooting. Like, they need perimeter shooting because so Embiid can play in space.
But his defense is not what it used to be.
He's still serviceable. He's better than a lot of people out here.
I agree with that. I do agree with that.
Still better than a lot of people out here.
But he can still shoot.
But he won't be asked. So the thing is, to your point, absolutely sure. So therefore, he won't be asked to guard the other guy's best perimeter player anymore, right? So cool. I take him. Still shoot the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Catch and shoot
Bucks
with
is good.
Embiid.
Or
Because
Philly.
you got Giannis coming down here, Dame playing, kicking it, they knocking down shots at a high clip, right? And Embiid in the post playing in space. You got Maxey pushing at him. So yeah, it works.
What kind of money does Denver have over there?
None.
Oh, they don't have any?
Minimals.
Dallas?
And the Bucks don't either, so it would probably be at a Middleton trade or
Oh
something.
yeah,
like that.
yeah. I was playing. That's what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
already.
But that's hard too because Middleton does things that
Because when he
can-
the game in the playoffs when both of them out, he carried him.
yeah.
Right? He carried him in the playoffs when they both Dame and Giannis
Yeah,
was
he
out.
can
So
create his own. He can create his own shots.
still a problem, man. Chris Middleton's still a solid basketball player when healthy. Like, very, very good basketball player when healthy. Just the last 2 years been unfortunate, man.
Yeah.
For him and Giannis.
Yeah.
They both, at time when they need him, been out. But Klay, I think, somewhere where you can, of course, going to Orlando is the vet move.
Lake Show would be good. Because you're going to get a lot of think about all those corner shots that be going to players that just don't need to be in the corner.
Right. Where are they going to get the money from?
Now that would
No,
be
they can get it.
extremely petty. They make it enough.
We already
We can make it.
talked about
Come on.
already. But somebody got to listen.
We can make.
It's gonna happen.
Make
I don't think
it
it's gonna
enough.
happen, but it could happen.
You know that son that just
Mike.
slide it on and put that in your back pocket.
I got you.
So
Put that up in your back.
There.
Put that in your back
What is
pocket.
God.
Yeah, he going
got
to
the
stay.
family legacy.
Where does he live at? Santa Barbara? No.
We did see him.
Marina Del Rey, not over there.
We saw him at the Spark.
At Haddon Beach and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him right there. Put his little boat up to the. Yeah, he good.
We got boating activities. Like, if you want to
We
be
got
real
boating
petty,
activities.
we got ample ocean for you to boat in, deep sea fishing, whatever you want. But we asked the chat, is Klay done with the Warriors? Over 3,300 votes. 75% said yes. So the chat thinks Klay will be dipping from the Bay.
Well,
I see you getting some research going. The phone is out. It's replacing notebook. You've gone digital technology. What you thinking over there?
5-time All-Star, 2-time All-NBA player. 15,000 points. For him to stand, it's his standalone stats, right? 5-time All-Star, 2-time All-NBA, All Defensive Team, 15,000 points. Is that first ballot Hall of Fame?
They can't do what they do. That's why they talk.
Because you can't exclude the championships. So, yes.
That put him over the top?
Right.
Because you can't exclude them.
Yeah.
So, yes, first ballot.
Yeah.
Not a question. Not a question about
For
it.
sure.
Yeah, that's like reading Cheryl's stats and not putting her 4 championships and be like,
You gotta include that.
You have to.
And you say the same thing about Draymond too, right?
Yeah, but-
Yes.
First ballot.
Yes.
But we can.
No.
If we take away your championships and read off all the rest of your stats,
But still.
Well, I-
3-time
first ballot
MVP,
anyway. So,
3-time
yeah.
MVP.
But still, but it adds.
But what I'm saying is,
But when you put it in there, it makes it undeniable.
But what I'm saying is, if we use team accolades to solidify, before you get the approval, shouldn't your what you did as an individual be able to stand alone, right? Like if we take away your championships, is that 8-time, was that 6-time All-Star, 3-time MVP,
I mean,
gold
it
medalist?
should, but that ain't how that works.
Well, I'm just saying though, but hers, that was a bad example. Because she got 3,
but it
but she
wasn't,
3 times,
though.
she got 3 MVPs.
But it wasn't.
Right?
I mean, but there are players, I'm thinking on the women's side now, there are players who don't have the individual accolades, but they have championships. So
And they get you, but I know that's what I'm saying. They get you in,
Get
but
you in.
So therefore, for if you just look at Klay's numbers, right, and then you ask, is he Hall of Famer without the championships? You ask, is he Hall of Famer? It kind of puts you in a
Exactly.
not first ballot.
Okay, that's what I asked.
But it like make you kind of hesitate. But then you say, well, he was 4-time champion.
Yeah.
You be like,
Yeah.
well,
First
shit.
ballot, okay.
So it's first
Yeah.
ballot, right?
Yeah.
So that's the way I think about it. Like, yeah, his individual stats without the championships,
No doubt.
it might not be first ballot, it might not be second, but he might get in, right? You throw the championships in there, you like, oh, it's just undeniable. Hell yeah, he's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
I see what you're saying though, Gil, though, because
Yeah.
I mean, 5 All-Stars.
Yeah, no, yeah, absolutely, yes.
Two-thirds
Like I said,
of them, yeah.
like I said, without the championship, it makes you question it.
Yeah.
It makes you be like,
Klay's also 6th all-time and made 3, so he'll retire in the top 5 somewhere, probably top 3. Does that do something to boost the case for you?
I love the sound effects of that.
No, I just wanted to ask, like, whenever I look at someone's career, I take away your team acknowledgement first, then, make an argument for you, then I can add it in, right?
so you don't do so you don't add in the impact? Like a guy could just, I don't want to take just shit, this is finna sound.
Yeah, that's yeah.
But
Uh-oh.
just take Robert Orr, for instance.
That-
The ones that he has, I'm not saying that he wasn't impactful, but he didn't play a biggest impact as Klay did in most. Like, so people could question, like Rob, be like, he got 7, did he?
Yeah.
The impact you play. Without Klay is definitely their second best player, right?
Yeah.
So does that come into the conversation when you're thinking about it? Right, his impact on it.
No, I'm not. I mean, I'm not saying he is or isn't. I was just saying,
I'm just asking.
Like if I look at like somebody like Scottie Pippen, you take away Scottie Pippen's 6 rings, right? He's still first ballot,
Gotcha.
right? You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like you don't even
so
need,
without question.
Yeah, without question. And that's
Klay's
what I like.
Klay's a Hall of Famer, but it probably wouldn't be first ballot like you asked.
Okay.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
without Scotty's ring, 7-time All-Star, 7-time All-NBA selection.
Yeah.
Time.
Yeah.
3 first
That's
team, 2
very
second
different.
teams, 2 third teams, 8-time All-NBA defensive first team.
Yeah.
Yeah,
2-time
See, that's
second
it's
team.
undeniable
But
without the six
even if
championships. You look at it and be like, damn, Scotty put in work. And you put in the 6 championships, you be like, damn, he was great.
Yeah. See, that's what I said. It's like instead of saying this is like like most people use the 6 rings as the start off. I'm like, no, use his stats first and then you add this on.
Yeah, the fucking chair. You got a Sunday.
Don't put the cherry at the bottom.
Shit, that's Sunday nice, but what is it missing? You know what? Shit. 6 cherries on this motherfucker,
6
right?
cherries.
6 cherries, nigga. Right?
So my question was, when he's leaving, if he decides to leave, to himself, does he feel he has anything to prove still?
Yes.
You know what I mean? That was the whole thing. Like
shitting on
you
with
take
the
away
people,
if you take away the championship,
Well,
does he
and
feel
I
he has
I think he'll come back more motivated.
Well, leaving on the
And I
sour note.
think yes, he feels like he has something to prove, and I think it's more like has something to prove without Steph, without Draymond. It's like I can do this without them.
Yeah, because I
don't know if it was championships, I'm just saying.
But to your point, yeah, absolutely. Because you might get some nut out here to be like, well, shit, Steph carried him his whole career.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You might get some
Absolutely.
that ain't really been watching.
Yep.
Be like, shit, Steph carried him his whole career. Shit, that's Steph's sidekick.
Yep.
Like that.
No
Shit, he
doubt.
just was there alone for the ride. Like, right?
No doubt.
But no, that's not. So yeah, absolutely. That could be the motivation there. He needs to go somewhere. And heaven forbid he go somewhere and he win. And he win another one. Oh,
But I think this circumstance this year is a little different because
have my own parade in San Francisco. What, the Klay Thompson parade down this motherfucker.
he didn't have a great season this year. It's a little different. He has a good season. Now they're playing with his bread. And, now I think that's a little bit more petty and more motivated to want to go somewhere else, still show it. But you also want to end this kind of Warriors tenure on a high note.
It happens, man.
Yeah, but
everybody don't always get to ride off in the sun like the sun. No, sometimes you got to go through a storm.
Yep.
And I think his storm was the injuries, and this past year was that for him. So he's come back from things, and we know he can. And this is no different. I think he still has something to prove. I think he's going to pick a destination that can thrive in what he does well, and put himself in a decent situation to win. That's what you're looking for at this
Yeah.
point. Okay, make a little bit of money, of course. More than they was offering. Somebody that wants you still show you that they want you. Win and then go out there bitch playing well, man. You got something to prove. So Mr. Clay's a competitor, man. He's proving that. So I don't see anything. I see him being even more.
I can see that motherfucker going to Orlando and damn near leading that team scoring. How he shoots.
Yeah, I'm saying.
With a much, easier role with a team that you know is trending in the right direction. Obviously, Warriors missing the playoffs this year.
The only thing that if I'm him, I will be really worried about is when I'm looking at these other teams, do they have the same structure that I've been used to, right? And you're talking about a group that it's like a Princeton, it's like it's a moving offense where it's reading, reacting, backdooring, curling, cutting, diving. And if he goes into an offense where it's pick and roll and he sits in a corner, right, there's going to be times where he could look bad just because the offense itself is not revolved around his personal talent. So, you still got to look at an offense that has some type of plays that look like yours where...
You think? So see, I think at this point, but I think at this point, that skill set that we all know that is, he shoot the shit out of it, man. Mm-hmm. Going somewhere where it's only 3 teams, man, that really fit the Milwaukee, like you said, because how Giannis plays. Mm-hmm. Giannis get them guys wide open looks after wide open look after wide open look. Fits Klay's personality and what he does well. Mm-hmm. Catch and shoot. Like, he gets it off faster than anybody probably we've seen in the history of this game. Okay. You got Joel Embiid. Mm-hmm. Dominant post guy, average more assists this past year than he has, getting off of the ball more. You're going to get a lot of catch and shoot opportunities playing with him. The best player, he's a post player. So you got to start digging and helping, or the guy going to average 40 next year, I'm telling you. You don't dig and helping Joel Embiid, he going to average damn near 40 next year. Catch and shoot opportunities for Klay Thompson come because Nick Nurse runs doubles for Tobias and certain things. So Nick Nurse runs those sets. You got him and Joel in the beating post coming off that thing. So what you gonna do? You gonna help on that, or you gonna help in the post? Which one? And you can't go to Denver because of the money. I don't think it match up. You got to stand and still shoot over there. But what you got?
Boston.
Yeah, they shoot out of 3.
Derek White, is he a free agent?
Let me check right now for you. But I don't think they're not going to.
Wait. Shit. Remember, he's a shooting guard, and they play.
One more year.
They play 2 point guards as the 1 and the 2.
They got most of that crew for at least.
And the fact that they shoot damn near 53s a game,
So they got a chance of running back.
Yeah.
They've got.
You add a Klay Thompson to that, that's you.
They got Derek White 1 more year, $20 million.
Oh yeah, so he gonna player option or a team.
It's
full. So there's no. So
just
1
more year, then he's a free agent in 2025.
Hold on. They can sign a trade with Derek White then.
But do you do that if you win the chip with this squad?
It benefits Golden State.
I'm just asking.
If you Boston, would you do it? You win a championship and Golden State is trying to make a trade, Klay Thompson for Derek White.
It benefits Golden State. I don't think it benefits Boston.
It's hard to make that trade.
I don't think
do not make a trade.
No, but I'm
because you got an actual 3-point shooter. The other ones, they shoot threes.
Yeah.
They don't make them shits, okay? 14 for 49 and 14.
That's not a bad percentage,
They're
Bill.
shooting threes. He makes them.
Yes.
He makes threes, right?
Wow.
That's a very different look.
I'm with you.
When you have a specialist on the floor.
I'm with you.
Derek White shot 40% from 3 this year.
It benefits.
40 for 3, wide open.
Like,
What do you think Klay does wide open?
so I think,
65%.
yeah, so I think it benefits that trade at this particular point. I think it benefits Golden State
More than Boston.
more than Boston.
You got a younger
You
guy,
got a younger guy putting that
Yeah.
still all defensive level players, shoot 40% from 3.
Yeah, so
I get it. I'm just saying.
I think
Klay was
Milwaukee-
39% this year, so
I think Milwaukee.
I'm not moving around. Now he just get to sit
Yeah,
there.
but especially when they
I
win,
think Milwaukee and
it's
Philly.
with the chip, That's the whole thing. Now, if they
It's
would have lost in the
hard. Yeah,
finals,
yeah,
hey, we
yeah.
got to we
Yeah.
need to do
I
something.
can tell you this. Hey, don't be stupid. Don't never run it back the same way. Never run it back the same.
everybody else-
Always upgrade if you can. I mean,
Yeah. And Klay under 40% from three.
I mean,
Just a
it's not like he's the
second
third
time
option.
I mean,